We have talked about the impact that the ongoing pandemic has had on kids, including depression and anxiety. But there was another surprising effect that doctors are seeing now: the number of tweens and teens suffering from eating disorders, especially among boys and young men. In today's Medical Monday, Shante Appello is a health and wellness expert from Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, here now to talk about what you're seeing. How are you?
Hey, I'm so well. Thank you so much for having me.
You know, eating disorders not always about losing weight. It really is about control. And is that what we're seeing as a result of the pandemic? Teens really trying to get a sense of that loss of control back in their lives?
Absolutely. Having that loss of control, whether that is their daily lives with social interaction, going to school, or just being able to do their daily routine, definitely has had a side effect of restrictive eating. There are also many different types of ways that we see this manifesting. But with the pandemic too, we see more time spent on social media, which has a lot of pressure to be thin nowadays. There are also a lot of messages about fat phobia that are out there with the COVID-19 pandemic really manifesting in people who are overweight and obese more drastically. And so we're seeing this in children. They're noticing these messages and they're more at home. And so they have this time with the pantry and, of course, more time to exercise and things like that.
Sure. And this is a serious health problem. Eating disorders really can have a long-term health effect.
Yes, absolutely. It can affect all kinds of organs. One of those are going to be your digestive tract with bulimia and vomiting that can cause long-term damage to the digestive tract and cause things like acid reflux. Of course, there's your heart that's a concern with anorexia and so many other things. So we definitely care about it, and it's so important to make that intervention as soon as you can. So if you suspect that your child is at risk for an eating disorder, definitely get in contact with your pediatrician.
And when you talk about if you suspect that, then what should we be looking for? What signs and symptoms?
Yeah, so every eating disorder is going to be different depending on the person. But it could be things like they're wanting to eat alone, or maybe they're vomiting after eating. It could be things like they're obsessing over certain parts of the food that they didn't used to obsess about before. Maybe they want to weigh their food out. Maybe they're exercising obsessively. So a lot of these things can start out looking really healthy. They want to work on their body. They want to get more fit and, more healthy, but those can really snowball into things that are too obsessive and be damaging to their health.
And of course, parents want to help. What should we do, and also what should we avoid?
Yeah, one of the things we really want to pay attention to is how we're talking about our own body image in front of children. So avoiding talk like, oh, this cookie is going to go straight to my hips, or I really don't like the way I look in these pants. So things like that can be really damaging to children. We also don't want to frame food as something that is earned. And so skipping things like, oh, I don't deserve that cookie, I haven't worked out today, or something like that. So we want to really frame food as something healthy, that is nourishing, and not really associated with weight. We want to focus on that health component.
Great information. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it today.
Thanks for having me.
And coming up tomorrow night at 7, Broadway at the Ballpark is back. The Grand Rapids Civic Theater will return to LMCU Ballpark with more live music and performances. We're going to tell you what it's all about and how you can get tickets. That's tomorrow on the 7.